channel. Hold on, something's on my camera. Okay, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Princess, and I am here to do the 50 random facts about me tag. I saw Brittany, or as we formerly knew her on YouTube, iCraze. She did this tag and I decided I absolutely had to do it. I mean, her video was hilarious. I don't know if I'll be as funny as she is, but hey, I just wanted to share 50 random facts about myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because 50 facts is a lot. I have mine written down, so if I happen to look down, that's what I'm looking at. All right, so let's get right into it with fact number 1. My real name is Princess. My mom has 3 girls. Well, she has a total of 7 children. I'm the oldest of 7. Out of those 7, she has 3 girls. All of our first names are Princess. So yes, guys, Princess is not just an alias that I go by. That is my real name, and I changed my channel name from Faces by Princess to Princess Shay. So C-H-A-E is pronounced Shay, and that's a part of my middle name. So yeah. Random fact number 2 is I absolutely hate bugs, but I cannot kill them. I can't. It's just something about the crunch. You know, like if you step on a bug or like, you can feel the crunch. Random fact number 3 is I absolutely love to dance. I danced all through school. I started off as a majorette, and then I was a cheerleader, and then I danced competitively all through high school. I was the co-captain of my dance team for 1 year and the captain for 2 years, and I do all dance: jazz, hip-hop, funk, lyrical. I praise danced for like 10 years, and praise dance is really the center of my heart. I love praise dance. Random fact number 4 is I have a big heart, and I truly care about people. Like, I'm very compassionate. I hate to see people hurt. Random fact number 5 is something that I've kind of grown out of a little bit, but I'll fight anybody. Mama, daddy, cousin, baby, dog, cat, iguana, bird, I don't care. If you disrespect me or someone that I care about, you know, a family or a really close friend, and I feel threatened, like I feel like I have to fight to defend myself, or if I have to fight to protect myself, I'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't care. That's crazy. And I've grown out of that a lot, you know, because I realize I can go to jail, you know, and I don't want to go to jail. So and plus, you know, I've just matured as a woman, and I realize that, you know, every time somebody says something I don't like, I can't just, you know, go for the jugular. You know, I just have to let some things roll off my back. But I will still hurt you if you come for me or somebody that I care about, you know. What can I say? Let's see. Fact number 6 is that I'm a product of the projects. Your girl came from the hood. I have lived in some of the worst areas in Houston, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm the first in my family to graduate from high school, the first in my family to get a college degree, and I'm very proud to say that all of my siblings are following in my footsteps. So I say this to say that if you live in the hood right now and somebody is telling you that you can't conquer your dreams and you can't conquer those hurdles, they lying. I'm a product of it. Okay, I have 1 degree and I'm working on the 2nd one. So yeah, this right here, this is what the hood look like. Okay. Number 7, my favorite colors are purple, red, and this isn't really a color, it's a print, but leopard. I love leopard. Number 8, my entire family originates from Louisiana. My father's side of my family is from Opelousas, Louisiana. They are straight Creole. They speak French and all of that good stuff. And my mother's side of my family originated from Alexandria, although I was born in Texas. Number 9, I always brush my teeth before I get dressed. I remember when I was little and getting ready for school, I would brush my teeth and I would always get toothpaste on my school clothes. 10 is that when I take a shower, it has to be like super hot water. If the water is not hot, I don't feel clean. So when I get out of the shower, I have steam coming up from my arm. 11 is I am very, very, very family oriented. My favorite thing is just spending time with my family. I love my family. And I can't wait to have one of my own. Number 12, I used to have a tongue ring. And the funny story behind my tongue ring, my tongue piercing, is that at the time when I got my tongue pierced, I was living with my grandmother. I was 17 years old, and I got my tongue pierced the Saturday before Easter. So I was walking around the house hiding it. I was so scared for her to see because I didn't know what she was gonna say. So I decided to show my grandma my new tongue ring in the middle of praise and worship at church. I sure did. I mean, I figured if I showed her in church, well, she not gonna beat me in the middle of church, right? So, you know, I revealed my tongue ring to my grandmother at church. Random fact number 13 is that I am a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh, to all my sorors out there. Big shout out to the Zeta Sigma chapter of Delta Sigma Theta at U of H, which is my chapter, and my line sisters, the 19 Jewels of Perseverance, Spring 08. Big ups to y'all. My next random fact is that I love the Texans. Now, my Texans have sucked. They've sucked this season. I accept it. I don't like it, but I'm still a fan. And don't come for me about my Texans because I'm sensitive. Random fact number 15. I used to be poor. Told y'all I'm from the hood. So, you know, when my teachers would send home those homework assignments where you had to cut out the little pieces of paper and glue them onto the other piece of paper where they fit, I didn't have glue. So I used to make glue out of flour and water. Yep, sure did. It worked. Random fact number 16 is I am a Gemini Cancer. That's right, a Gemini Cancer. Gemini/Cancer. My birthday is June 21st. That is the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. So my birthday is on the day that Gemini ends and the day that Cancer begins, if that makes any sense. Fact number 17. My favorite Disney movie as a child, and probably still now, is Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. When The Little Mermaid came out, I made my grandmother take me to the movies to see it about 8 times. No joke. When I was about 8 years old, I decided that I wanted to start a campfire inside of the house. Inside of the house. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what happened to me. Y'all can just use y'all's imagination. Campfire inside of the house. Yeah. Random fact number 19 is that I'm a nerd. Like, I absolutely love learning. I love school. I love to be knowledgeable about any and everything. I love studying. Random fact number 20 is I Google everything. If you tell me something and it don't sound right, I'll Google it. If I have a question about something, I'm not quite sure about it, I Google it. If I'm doing a homework assignment and I need a quick reference, I Google it. If I see something on TV or somebody on TV and I want to know gossip about them, I Google it. So I'll probably Google you. If I knew your name, if I wanted to know about you, I would Google. Random fact number 21 is I have a very, very strong feeling of discernment. Some people call it the gut feeling, or some people call it intuition, but me, I call it discernment. To me, that is a gift from God. 99.999% of the time, my discernment is right. So if I don't feel right about a person, a place, or a thing, 99.99% of the times I'm right. And I've learned to go with that feeling and not to go against it. Every time I go against it, something bad happens or I'm disappointed. Random fact number 22 is I used to be absolutely obsessed with Tweety Bird. I had Tweety everything, Tweety pillow, Tweety watch. Random fact number 23 is that I really want to travel the world. There is so much more to life than just the country that you live in. I love culture, world. I really believe that you can't understand a group of people or, you know, a certain ethnicity or background unless you put yourself in a position to experience it. And I like to be able to understand people. Random fact number 24 is one of the things I really want to do after I get settled into my career as a nurse, when I'm done with nursing school, is I want to open a nonprofit organization to help little girls like myself, little girls that came from broken homes, who had to deal with a lot of adversity, who didn't have people in their lives telling them you can be anything you want to be, you can go to college, you know, providing resources and mentorship and things like that. I lived a very hard life as a child, and up into my late, I just had a hard life, you know. So if it weren't for, you know, people seeing my potential and seeing the spark and the light that was in me, and, you know, reaching out to me to show me something different and to give me resources and encourage me to, you know, push farther than I could see myself, I don't know where I would be. As I told y'all, I'm from the hood. I'm the first in my family to do everything, and I never ever even imagined that I would be this far. So yeah, I want to give that back to other little girls and other little boys like myself. Number 25 is one of my biggest dreams above everything else. Yes, I want to be successful in my career. I want to open my nonprofit organization. But to me, none of that will matter if I can't be a mom. Like, I look forward to having children, and I look forward to having my own family and to giving them everything I never had as a child. That is important to me. What does it matter if I do all of this amazing stuff and I, you know, obtain all of these things? I start my own business and my own nonprofit organization, and I have no one to leave it to. I have no one to pass those things on to. So one of my biggest dreams in life overall is to be a mom and a wife. Random fact number 26 is, y'all, I love me some God. I love God. I love Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not one of those holy rollers that's continuously throwing Bible scripture at people, who judge people. I believe in meeting people where they are. You know, I still have a long ways to go, you know, to being the woman that I want to be, but I strive every single day to be a better me than I was yesterday, you know, to, you know, nurture and cultivate my relationship with Christ. That's important to me. I have religion, but more so I have relationship, and that's what I encourage people to have, a relationship with God. Anybody can go to church. Going to church, that's a part of religion. Meditating and taking time and spending time with God, that's relationship. That's how you get to know God. The same way you spend time getting to know this dude or this chick that you're interested in, that's the same way you get to know God. If you don't spend time with him, how can you say you have a relationship with him? But let me stop preaching. But yes, I love me some God, y'all. I can go on and on and on about how good God has been to me. But I'll save that for another time. Random fact number 27 is I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Like, Michael Jackson is my favorite artist by far. When he died, I cried like a baby. You would have thought that he was my uncle, that I knew him. You know, the love for Michael Jackson just runs deep. Number 28 is I taught myself how to swim and how to ride a bike. Number 29 is I only wear Powder Fresh deodorant by Dove. I don't wear nothing else. Nothing else. Number 30, I hate listening to my voice in recordings, like on voicemail. I don't have my voice on my voicemail because I don't like listening to myself. It just seems weird to me. Fact number 31 is my favorite food is Cajun or Creole food, and I love seafood. I can eat seafood all day, every day. Crawfish, man, I be killing crawfish. I can't wait for crawfish season to come around. Number 33, before I get in my car, I always check my back seat. I'm paranoid. Like, I have to make sure that nobody's in my car before I get in there, because my mind thinks like that. I just don't want to miss it. If you in there, I'm gonna see you before I get in there. Number 34 is I used to be terrified of aliens. Oh my God. I used to be so scared that aliens were gonna come and abduct me and probe me, and I refused to sleep where, like, in a position in the room where if aliens looked in the window, they could see me. So I always had to sleep with my back against the wall, right up under the window, so if the aliens looked through the window, they wouldn't see me. Don't judge me. I was scared when I was a kid. I was terrified of aliens. Number 35 is I used to be obsessed with vampires. One of my favorite movies is Interview with the Vampire. Is kind of old. It came out in the 90s, but it's one of my favorite movies. And number 36 is I love animals. I love animals so much that I will get into a wreck to keep from running one of them over. Like, I will totally crash, total my vehicle if it means that I won't run over a little puppy that's crossing the street. I know, it's crazy. And I used to have a snake named Mr. Squeeze, so I like all animals. Number 37 is I'll talk to myself during exams. When I take tests, I talk myself through all the questions, through all the rationales, especially in nursing school. It's helped me. Number 38, I love the smell of a struck match. When you first strike the match, that smell, it just smells so good. Number 39, it's kind of nasty, so y'all don't judge me. I bite the inside of my cheek, and once I bite it, I spit the skin out. I know, it's like a nervous habit. Like, I do it a lot when I'm taking tests or when I'm in deep thought about something. I've been doing it for years. I've been trying to stop. It's such a hard habit to break. It's like a nervous tick. I do it when my mind is really working. Number 40 is I am addicted to YouTube. I am. I like interacting with my subscribers. I like watching videos. It's informative. I've learned so much from YouTube. Y'all, I'm making tutus for my nieces for Christmas. I learned that from YouTube. I'd rather watch YouTube than regular TV. Let's see. Number 41. If it weren't for my family, I would probably have relocated to another state and started all over again. I've had that urge many a times just to pick up, take all my stuff, and go and start all over again. Especially when I've been in like really stressful situations. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to pick up, go, and start all over where nobody knows you. You have a fresh slate, you know, and I would probably have moved to either California or Florida, somewhere that has nice weather year round. Number 42 is I write poetry. I've been writing poetry since I was about 12 years old, and I've kept journals of my poetry through the years. So I started when I was 12. I'm 28 now, so you do the math. That's a lot of poetry. Number 43 is I am paranoid about bugs being in my shoes. So if it's not a pair of sandals, before I put my shoes on, I always kind of shake the shoe, shake it down to make sure nothing's in there. And yeah, before I put my shoe on, I have to make sure that there are no critters in there. That's because I used to live in Acres Home, and they have like those flying tree roaches and spiders, and they used to crawl up in shoes, and I used to be scared that I would put my foot in there, step on one, or get bitten. So that's where that comes from. Number 44 is Final Destination screwed me up. It messed my life up. The series of movies. So I always have crazy thoughts of some tragedy happening to me. So if I'm riding on the freeway behind like an 18-wheeler and they have like big pipes and you know that they're loading on the back, transporting on the back, I always have like these crazy flashes of one of those poles like breaking loose and sliding out and going through my windshield and like going through my chest. I know that's crazy, but Final Destination messed me up, and I always have thoughts like that, crazy thoughts, me getting into like freak accidents. God forbid, I rebuke that, but I do. Number 45 is I have a very, very old soul. I have lived a lot of life for my age. I've seen a lot of things. I've experienced a lot. I was forced to grow up before my time. And because of that, I have an old soul. I mean, that's what it is. I'm a lot more mature than people my age. Number 46 is I absolutely love Grey's Anatomy. I'm obsessed with that show. I love it. 47, I can speak Spanish. I've lost a lot of my vocabulary since I graduated from high school because I hadn't had to use Spanish as much. But now that I'm in nursing school and I'm coming in contact with more native Spanish speakers, it's bringing back and helping me to rebuild my vocabulary. So yeah, I can speak Spanish, read it, and write it. Number 48, I'm an Apple head. I have an iPad, I have an iPhone, I have a MacBook. I was about to say if they had a TV, I would own it, but I think they do have a TV. But yeah, you get the picture. I love Apple products. Number 49, I am my toughest critic. I'm my toughest critic. I'm the hardest on myself. Nobody can be harder on me than me. I set the bar high for myself. I don't compete with nobody else. I compete for myself. I compete with myself. I'm sorry. So I mean, I'm my hardest critic, and sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes that's a bad thing. Sometimes I'm absolutely too hard on myself and I put too much on my shoulders, but I have high expectations for me, and if I don't expect a lot out of me, how can I expect anybody else to think I'm capable of greatness if I don't push myself to greatness? Number 50, and the last one, this is another one y'all don't want y'all to judge me on. I used to bite my taste buds off on purpose. Yeah, I don't know why I did it. It was just, I don't know. I just used to bite my taste buds off on purpose. So yeah, guys, that's 50 random facts about me. I would love for you guys to share your random facts about yourselves with me. So if you decide to do this video or to do this tag, which by the way, I tag you all of y'all are tagged, then please leave it as a video response below, or you can leave me some comments about some random things about you that you would like to share in the comment section. Also guys, check the description box. You'll find my Twitter name so that you can follow me on Twitter, the link to my blog, and the link to my Facebook page so that you guys can keep up with me on there. I would love to interact with you guys more, even outside of YouTube. So this video was long already. I couldn't help it. It's 50 facts. What's up? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy learning a little bit more about me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.